Alrighty then. It is time to pick up where we left off. Apparently we got to talk to Night Shin about them there.
Stay on your toes. The
Raider
wasteland
folks.
is merciless.
Because there is apparently an issue, and we need to
never forget the
discuss
heroes
that.
of Fort Defiance.
Wouldn't think of it. Alright, Danny boy. Let's pick up with our Brotherhood of Steel quest line and see what's what. How you doing there, Danny? Yeah, excuse me, Night Shin.
You're
Hey.
here. Good.
Yes.
To review the current situation, one of our patrols located a cache of dangerous weapons in a raider storeroom. Stolen Brotherhood weapons, no less. Your assignment is to secure the storeroom for the Brotherhood, and the weapons along with it. I'll put together a squad and meet you there. But given the situation, it's imperative you arrive there as soon as possible. Any questions, Initiate?
Okay. And why do you care so much about these weapons?
Care? Are you insinuating this is a personal matter?
Just
I am
asking.
carrying out the Brotherhood's mission. The reason our logo is on those weapons is because we swore to keep them out of civilian hands. Now it's time to fix our mistake.
Oh, so there was a mistake. Okay. So exactly how do you want me to handle these raiders? I'm just wondering.
Paladin Ramani forbids engagement without warning. So, we will attempt to speak to them when we arrive. That being said, the raiders have already made it clear they're determined to be our enemies. Stealing supplies, ambushing patrols, using Brotherhood weapons to terrorize the region. If they are unwilling to cooperate, we will put our foot down. So be prepared for combat.
Okay, but if I remember correctly, the raiders may have stolen them, at least a group of raiders, and they may have eventually made it here. It was the Blood Eagles that were actually making use of them. So maybe these raiders aren't so bad. Just thought I'd ask. I don't really want to fight the raiders. But I don't want to say that just yet, because I don't want to show my hand. Let's just go. What do you say? You think? Well, you know what? Let's be honest.
I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to. They're a menace to Appalachia. But if you have some way of negotiating with them, that's on you. I'm sure Paladin Ramani would appreciate a non-violent solution.
That works out for everybody, just like she said. All right. Should I ask about the weapons? Nah. He just told me. That would make me sound stupid. All right, I'll go. I'll meet you there.
One last thing.
Yes.
We need to confirm the weapon's source. I find it unlikely the raiders will be willing to talk until after we send them a very clear message. If any of them are still alive after that, we can question them. But priority one is securing the weapons they already have. That will be all.
I see.
Dismissed.
Okay. All right, I got you there, Shinny boy. Whatever there, Danny.
For your sake, I hope this is a scheduled visit, Initiate.
It was. You asked me to be here, and so I'm here. Sheesh. Some people. All right, let's go out here and head on up there to wherever that is this storeroom is. Well, let's just find out, huh? What do you say? I think that's a good idea. How do they know where the storeroom is, and why have they waited so long to go there? Just wondering. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Alrighty, let's see what's what. Where's this bunch at? Well, where are they? Where are they? Map. Where's the map? The makeshift vault. Of course it is, and it's in the middle of nowhere where I've never been. Because of course it is. Well, I guess I could go here from the Becker farm, although I kind of thought that's what this was, but I guess not. All right, let's go to Becker's farm. No relation to Becker. Just saying. Well, it might be. I don't know. Anyhow, I took that thing down the other night with just a flamer. It took me a while, but I managed it. And then swam the little swimming course. I was very proud of myself. The things you can do when you really, really want to. I had a friend of mine, Mr. Blush, Senior Blush. No, I don't care about the damn dogwoods.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking. If you're out there, pay attention. Friends,
I don't care.
our bleached dogwoods are refusing to bloom. It makes
Well,
the
look at
whole
'em.
valley look so dreary. Get out there and spread some fertilizer for those poor trees.
Now,
What are you waiting for?
nuclear winter to be over with, so we have some trees to worry about. Let us turn that off for now, shall we? We don't really need all that extra nastiness going on. All right, let's. Well, I'm just kind of skirting around because I don't want to get into that mess. That's just a mess. But I think we can make it up there with no real problem. I should probably, in my pasta. Oh yeah, I can run now. Whee! Run, run, run away. Run away. Run, run, run away. Oh, it was a deer back there. I was wondering what was stomping around behind me. Alright. Let's sneak in here because I don't want to disturb anything or anybody. Just because I like to be careful. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go up here. Sneaky snake in. This is a right nice little place. I should build a camp here. Somebody's making a big old nasty mess over there. What's going on? What are y'all fighting over there? Damn if I know. Oh well. It was an interesting little look. I had to peek because I'm nosy like that, you know. So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this little walk along. Just because I don't remember this being here before. It's kind of a neat little place. And there's some storage crates. They might come in handy. But it looks like this is where we need to go. Should I just stomp in or... Well, let's just stroll in and see what's what. I don't think I need to sneak in. I mean, the raiders aren't going to kill me on sight because, well, you know, they're kind of friendly. At least with me. A little bit. Anybody else coming along? Anybody? No? Okay. Sure? Nobody? No? Okay. Gotta check the toilets. Ew. Nope, nothing there. Alright, let's stroll over here and see what this feller has to say. Anybody alive in here? Hello?
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Did the Brotherhood send you? Didn't know they were working
Kinda.
with run-of-the-mill average wastelanders. Thought they wanted you strapped into one of those tin cans round the clock. It's wrong of me to judge by appearances, though. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes. Who I am is none of your business. No, that's not very nice. The Brotherhood is here, and they're here to claim this property.
That's so.
Yes.
You got a deed to go with that claim? 'Cause, we're not gonna sign it.
Yeah, you
This
will.
vault and all materials
Oh,
filled
hello.
within are hereby under possession of the Brotherhood of Steel. This
You startled
requisition
me.
will aid us in the preservation of technology and the protection of mankind. Your compliance will ensure your safety.
You know,
Okay.
I'm interested in hearing more about this protection of mankind business. I
Yeah, me
suppose
too.
killing a few no-good raiders is an easy price to pay for the benefit this measly little vault will provide for us as a species. Is that it?
I repeat, your compliance will ensure your safety. Not that I'd expect a simple-minded brute to understand.
Resorting to
Okay.
name calling already.
Yeah, really.
I have to say, I'm disappointed. Thought
So
I'd be
am
able
I.
to speak to someone civilized from a big shot organization like yours. What about you, Forward Scout? Think we can work this one out? Or are your underpants in as tight of a bunch as Mr. Compliance over there?
Well, let's see. You won't gain anything from keeping this storeroom. Do you really want to sacrifice lives here? Okay, that's not necessarily the best. You keep the vault and the weapons. Sorry for interrupting your day. We're taking the vault. This is your last chance to comply. You're outnumbered, outgunned, and we have a position advantage. Give it up. Maybe. I like this option better, but I apparently don't have enough charisma to do that one, so I'll just have to persuade him by my perceptive prowess.
Who's to say we don't have that whole platform you're standing on rigged to blow?
I'll call your bluff. You didn't expect us to come.
Alright, I'll admit, this is a serious oversight on my part. Should have known those
Yes.
initiates who stopped by would have gone crying to their superiors. Humor me on one thing.
Of course. I'll try.
This place doesn't offer us any strategic leverage over the Brotherhood. If anything, you're gonna waste more resources protecting a place so far away from your home base. So then, it must be the weapons that are important to you.
Oh,
What's so
you just
special
figured that
about
out?
these rocket launchers that a top-ranking member would come to collect them himself?
Yeah.
I don't know how you became aware of our internal hierarchy, but it's irrelevant to the situation. You will leave the weapons in the vault and disperse. Now.
You're a goofball,
How
you know
about
that?
you? Do you seriously take orders from this constipated suit of metal?
He does kind of come off as a constipated. Well, anyhow. It'll make us look bad if you use Brotherhood weapons to terrorize people. I think the Brotherhood wants to cover its mistake, letting these weapons get out of place. And you know what? I don't know anything about these damn weapons. But they are Brotherhood property. We do not tolerate thievery. Well, I don't like that one. Brotherhood wants to cover up its mistake. Definitely don't want that one, because that's, even though that's partly what it is, we don't want to say that. I think we'll go with this one.
Big words for someone who just barged in and claimed ownership of our storeroom. I suppose you don't have to follow the rules you apply to everyone else. Is that it? Because you have a righteous cause? That's fine. This story only adds fuel to our fire. We're heading back to Crater. This stash isn't worth it.
Not so fast. Tell us where you got those weapons from.
Sorry, I don't discuss Raider affairs on Brotherhood territory. If you really want to know, you can come talk to me in Crater. Don't worry.
Okay.
If it's only one of you, we don't usually kill on sight. Now let us through.
Okay. Well, what do you want, Stinky Pants, Mr. Constipated? I'm gonna watch him leave. When did you show up? Where'd you get that weird-looking gun? Is that an assault rifle? Well, okay, I guess that's that.
We completed the first part of our mission. You composed yourself in a manner befitting of the Brotherhood. We don't compromise, especially not with raiders. It's clear you understand that.
Okay.
Moving forward, we still need to track down the weapon source. That man appeared to know something. I don't care how you get it out of him, but make sure you get it.
And what's gonna happen to this place?
We'll set up some protectrons to guard it, and transfer the weapons back to Fort Atlas. After that, it can be used as an intermediate storehouse for anything our patrols find in the northern part of Appalachia.
You alright there, Knight? Danny boy? You seem a little upset.
I thought the raiders were bad enough before that vile cretin opened his mouth. And we just let him. This is off topic, Initiate. Don't ask me a question like that again.
Touchy subject, huh? Well, you're sending me to Crater. Isn't that dangerous? No, not for me. I'll find out. You don't need to worry about it. I got it covered.
This is your top priority. The longer we let these weapons spread, the more difficult it will be to track down all of them.
Okay. Alright, Mr. Constipation. It's constipation. It's constipation that's making him angry. Shut up. That was funny. I don't care who you are. What do we got up there? I want that. Thank you. I want that. Thank you. What else you got up there? I want that. Thank you. Ooh, what's that? Plastic bottle. I'll take that. Anything that I can use to make fuel, I'm going to take it, because that's what I do. Aw. This is somebody's house. There's a grave here. Aw. Well, who lived here? That had apparently a little boy who died. And I don't know who that would have been, but they died. Oh, looks like somebody was trying to dig a hole out. That miner didn't quite survive that little venture. A couple of beds. Oh, bobblehead. I'll take that. Yay! And let's see, an alarm clock. And one last trip. Since construction on our own vault is ahead of schedule, we decided to head into Grafton for a supply run. Saw Barry sniffing around, managed to scare it off. Don't think I'll be coming back. Things are starting to get bad out there. Should be finished in a couple weeks. We'll be alright. I don't think they made it. There's got to be more here. I mean, there's got to be more here. Okay, that was weird looking. Seriously, there's got to be a story here somewhere. There's got to be a terminal. Something. There has to be. What's in there? Anything good? Let's see. Probably not. The yellow ones never have anything good in them. Oh, dad blam it. Picky. Yeah, see, I don't like any of those things. I'll take the beer. Beer's always good. There has to be something with the story here. Got the little washer dryer. They're stocked up on wine and beer. There's another note. What's this note say? Unessential. Got a letter from Vault Tech informing us they couldn't secure any spots for us. They called us unessential. Tuh! Help build this damn vault. Who do they think is going to rebuild the world after the bombs hit? That makes sense. They won't miss any of these supplies that I borrowed. What are they going to do? Fire me? Yeah, they got a point. No. But still, who are these people? And what happened to them? Am I missing a terminal somewhere, or another piece of paper? Because I want to know what happened to these poor folks. Come on. Somebody got to know something. No? Nothing? What about over here? Anybody over here know something? I'll take that and that. Nothing? No notes? Aw. See, now I'm disappointed. I wanted to know who these people were, why they were here, what happened to them. I mean, I can imagine they probably died from radiation because, well, the door's open and not a whole lot of construction got completed just yet. So they didn't really get time to finish what they were starting. They did make sure to bring plenty of toilet paper, though. That's very, very important. Must have toilet paper. Oh, there's a terminal. Can I use it? It's on. Oh, come on, let me. No, huh? Alright. They even had a Protectron. Well, I guess there's no story here. Imagine the Raiders did that because they come in and killed the Protectron that was guarding the place that's been abandoned. Because the people died. Oh well. Maybe someone can comment below what happened to this family because I kind of want to know. You know? I mean, look. Oh well. I guess it's just a story for another day. Because they're not going to tell me today. Damn it. Nothing. Dad Blam. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, well, I guess I better go up to the crater and talk to them fellers up there. See what's what. Huh? Because I checked everything down here. There's nothing left to check. So, hi there, Brotherhood Initiate. How you doing? What do you want? Anything in any of these lockers? No? No? Well, I guess it's just me and Crater. Nothing else here. Alright. Well, let's get out of this joint. We'll go up to Crater and see what them fellers have to say about what's going on. Just seems kind of weird. You know? Somebody tell me what happened to the family, because I want to know. Well, alright, let's go up here to Crater, and you know as soon as I get in there, someone's going to want something. Either somebody ran away, or what's her name needs some more vacuum tubes, because those things only last a day, apparently. 2 days at most. Seriously, they're not very well built. If you're busting vacuum tubes, I mean, literally breaking vacuum tubes that quickly, there's something else that's the problem. Alright, I'll get back to you, Roxy. I ain't got time for you today. We gotta go talk to
Nothing beats rain.
the fellers behind.
Never see you coming.
Now, what's the easiest way to get back there, I wonder? Because they got this place pretty well shuttered up. And I don't want to use my Superman strength to get there. Well, I guess I could, just this once. It's either that or go all the way around. That wasn't superhuman strength, that was just a normal jump, just so you know. Alright. Ugh. Who would decide this is a great place to live? I mean, I get it, you got a huge structure there, but that's not going to hold that many people. I don't care about the cave crickets. Alright, let's go in here and talk to Paisano. Alright, now talk to me. I wonder if it'll let me do a... which one is it? I don't want XP. I want... I don't want XP. I want extra charisma. Maybe some moonshine? I don't know if they really want me to show up drunk. Well, there's a bobblehead for charisma. I probably need that. But I don't want to use it just yet either. Come on, which one of these works best for charisma? Grape mentats. That'll work. I'll take one of those.
Can't believe they had the nerve to just barge in like that. That knight acts like some kind of righteous savior.
I told you. And they're only gonna get more confident.
I won't let them. Do we have their patrol routes yet? A couple ambushes ought to take them down a notch.
Oh, you think
We'll
so?
have to discuss this later. We've got a visitor.
Yes, yes you do. Now, hi, didn't mean to interrupt. How you doing there?
So, you really came?
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I didn't expect the Brotherhood to show its face around here with anything less than a fully armored battalion. Life is
Well, I'm
just
one of
full
you,
of
remember?
surprises, isn't it? So, what can I do for you? Oh, honorable emissary of steel.
You do realize that I'm good friends with Meg, right? Just, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right! The weapons! After they got forcibly confiscated from us, I almost forgot about them. See, the thing is, you and your metal buddies put me in a pretty tight spot back there. There are people here in Crater depending on me. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it back to them. So I prioritized a little bit. Getting home to those people was more important than being completely sincere to a group of heavily armed tyrants. So if you're looking for help with your little weapon problem, you can look somewhere else.
No, wait a minute here.
Don't you think
I
you're
don't
being
think so.
stubborn, Pierce? We have a good little Brotherhood peon here at our disposal. We can make use of that.
We've been over this. There's no compromising with people like the Brotherhood. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile.
We don't know that yet for sure. Besides, everyone has their own motivations. Our visitor might have one worth talking about.
I won't rely on a betrayal to take them down. You should know that. I have nothing left to discuss. I've given you my answer, Initiate. Now for your sake, I'd suggest you don't stick around.
Pierce,
Hey,
you do
here.
realize
Don't leave yet. I've got
I mean-
something to say.
I know Meg, right? I know Meg. I work with Roxy all the time. I mean, I'm one of you. All right, fine. What do you got to say?
Don't mind Pierce, he's stubborn. Holds too tightly to his morals. I'll tell you about the weapons, but you're gonna need to give me something in return. Interested?
Keep talking. I don't know about that one. But, no, let's do it the right way.
I want intel on the Brotherhood. Records, roster, correspondence. You've got people specialized in keeping track of that sort of thing, right? Transfer their data onto this holotape and bring it back to me. Then I'll tell you what you want to know.
Okay. What are you gonna do with this data?
We're not on friendly terms with the Brotherhood. What do you think we're gonna do with it? Don't worry. If the Brotherhood is as powerful as they are confident, then it shouldn't make any difference, right?
It's Friday afternoon.
True that.
Celebrate the start of the weekend with your election.
You know what,
routine.
Ziggy? I don't need
Hope
to
you
hear
have a
that
good-
right now. You can shut up. God. Always interrupted by peons. Now, how do you know about our scribes?
How do you know about our war room? About that vault where you ambushed Pierce? We have eyes the same way you do. Remember it.
Ziggy, stop. God. I don't like... That's by the way, that's the Alexa device who's decided to just barge in and start chirping whenever it gets the urge. I hate that it does that. So are you really willing to betray Pierce like this? I mean, seriously.
This isn't a betrayal. It's just good business sense.
All right, well, I guess I will.
Toodles.
Toodles. What do you got to say about all this? Huh?
Don't
Bark?
get in the way.
You're not welcome.
You got too much eye makeup on.
Leave.
You smell bad.
Go away.
Do I smell bad?
How
Back
much of
off.
an idiot do you have to be to launch a nuke on your own living space?
Living spaces. Okay, well, then I guess it's just a matter of going back and chit-chatting with... Door was upside down. Chit-chatting with the Brotherhood and stealing data off of the scribes thingamajiggy. I can do that. Playing double agent. I'm not really going to do that. You know that, right? I mean, come on. I mean, I like the Crater as much as I like Foundation, but not going to do that. Alright. Consult Scribe Valdez about this whole situation. You know what? That's probably... She could whoop up some fake shit, I bet. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, man, I'm a data guy anyhow. Not a problem. Not a problemo. What do you guys think? Did anybody actually, screw the Brotherhood over? I wonder what happens if you do. I've never done it. This is my 4th character in this game, and I've never done that. And even with this one, I'm kind of winging it because it's been a while.
With the folks at Foundation.
For one
Hard
thing,
workers,
and
but I wanted something more than just settling.
you guys know I have bad memory, and I'm actually playing this one a little tiny bit differently, trying to skirt the edges on a few things, just because. Alright, let's go in here, and I guess the proper thing to do is tell Valdez what we're doing. Hey, Valdez.
Shits,
Valdez. Hey.
Let's talk. Maybe we'll both learn something.
All right. I could just talk about you. You're kind of cute. I want to talk about what we uncovered in the substructure for a second first.
Sure. Always happy to talk tech with an initiate.
What are you planning on doing with that?
I'd like to reverse engineer it and make more, of course. With
That
the
makes sense.
amount of energy it can unleash, we could power all kinds of things for a very long time. Think of how far a vertibird could fly on ultrasight power.
Yeah, well, I could tell you 200 years from now, we still don't have that. Just wanted to let you know. Will you be able to revive the Atlas Project, perhaps?
No, I don't think so. As much as I'd love to, we're too short-handed, and I just don't have that kind of expertise. We'll have to make do with learning what we can from the project for now.
Okay. Let's talk about something
Sure
else.
thing. What's the next topic?
Well, tell me about this Brotherhood bunch. What do you think?
Lucky for you, I know all about us.
Well, good. What? I asked all these things before, didn't I? I did. I think I asked all this.
Okay, what do you want to know?
I'm not really interested in that. And I'm not interested in being a scribe. And let's talk about you. Yeah, we haven't done that one
About
for a
me?
while.
What do you want to know?
Well, let's see. We already know where she's from. She's not really interested in being a scribe. What do you think of Appalachia?
Appalachia.
Appalachia?
It's beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It reminds me of the stories my parents told me of before the war. Hiking in the mountains, playing in the rivers. I think, despite everything, you're lucky, Wastelander. I don't say that lightly.
I grew up in a bunker, so, you know.
Really? How rare. You'll have to let me interview you sometime. I'd love to know more about the vaults.
Oh, you don't want to know anything
I have a
about
lot to
them.
take care of while we get settled in here, but I'll get back to you on this. Don't worry.
Okay. Let's talk about
Of
something
course.
else, because
What's
I
the
don't
next
think there's
topic?
anything else I want to know about you. We've already asked about that. So, we have this situation. We got these raiders here.
Raiders, huh?
Yeah.
If they're anything like the raiders we've encountered on the expedition route, then my guess is the situation isn't pretty.
I don't
All
think
right.
this is the same
How
bunch.
can I help?
I don't think it's the same bunch, but, you know, they want some stuff. Can you whoop something up?
I think I understand. The funny thing about data is you don't know what's real or not. Not unless you gathered it yourself. To be honest, I was working on encrypting my terminal for this kind of situation. So, if anyone accessed it who wasn't supposed to, they would just get false info and none would be the wiser. I didn't finish, but you can still use the fake data I created. Should be clearly labeled in the files. Just, don't select the wrong one. This is the
Okay.
raiders we're talking about.
Well, yeah.
It'd be bad news if they got an advantage on us. Worse, if the Knight found out it was because of me.
I have got to know what happens if we didn't do that. Wow, you're worried about unauthorized people accessing your terminal?
It's not likely to happen anytime soon, but an enemy could use our names, skills, and history to trick other members or develop a targeted strategy. I may also begin storing schematics and stockpile records on there. Right now, the Knight is doing it all by hand. Well, for now, I just hope we don't make too many enemies. I don't expect much from the raiders, but maybe they're smarter than they give off.
Some of them are, believe it or not. So you're a programmer too, huh? Amazing.
Well, you know, just trying to help where I can. Rusty nails and live wires are fun and all, but sometimes it's also nice to write code without having to get my hands dirty.
Oh, tell me about it. Alrighty, thank you.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
Okay. Well, I
We're
appreciate
here to
your help.
protect the people. They'll learn that in time.
Shut up. Ain't got time for you. Alright, what do we got here? Personal logs. Chapter scrolls.
The Scorched,
Observatory
the Raiders, the Ghouls.
Archives.
If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Calibrate this. Tighten
What we
that.
got here?
Weapons at the
You
ready.
know what? I'll read about the Atlas thingy later. Right now, let's look at the Brotherhood chapter scrolls. Let's load a holotape, I guess, huh? Load a holotape. And I think we want...
Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? Started with an M.
Too bad this
Which one is
observatory's
it?
so busted up. I'd love to look at the stars.
Well, which one is it I want? Sheena's holotape. Well, duh. Don't even think about touching this if you're not one of us. Download the dummy files. For dummies. Files for dummies. I could write a book. Transfer complete.
Cut ourselves free from America to
Won't it-
rebuild America.
Won't it have, like...
Forge it anew.
We'll have to read the rest of these someday. But won't it have, like, a file name or something? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Should I read these while I'm here? Might as well. Oops.
Atlas Project Research Log 104. Lieutenant Marks and I have begun calibrating the ion beam accelerator. We've hit a plateau at the 300 MeV threshold. Micro variations in the magnetic flux are disrupting the Betatron induction loop. The lieutenant is working on a firmware update for the coil controller, and she said she'll have a wobble out by Monday. Assembly of the main device remains on schedule. The Air Force is nothing if not punctual. Colonel Oberlin is still pressing for the facility to be fully operational before the end of the year. Well, as much as I want to see my research in action, we need to proceed carefully. If this goes wrong, the results could be catastrophic.
Yeah, think.
Atlas has the potential to change the world. Or destroy it.
We've already done that.
Standard models.
Just
Surely there's
just
something
saying.
more to discover here.
Well, oh, there's two people down there. Find the kids in Fort Atlas. See, I know there was kids in here.
To teach us. I hope I'll get to meet them in
I
person.
wonder if I'll get to meet them. Yes. Well, let's get down here and see if they're down here. There's the kids. I know there'd be kids. Let's talk to her first.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I just want to say hi.
I don't have anything to say to you or anyone else.
No need to be so rude. Oh, that's actually a thing. Okay.
I'm sure you wouldn't be too thrilled to talk to anyone. If both your parents were dead and you were stuck with the people who caused it.
Wait, what? How did they cause your death?
I really don't want to talk about it.
Oh, get back here. I ain't done
What do
with
you
you
want?
yet.
I'm sure you... I really don't want to talk about it. Just watch out. The Brotherhood can be reckless, and they justify it with some bullshit savior complex.
Okay. They do what they can, you know?
If you want to talk about how great the Brotherhood of Steel is, talk to Max instead. You two can lick Shin's boots together.
Ew, I'm gonna do that. Why don't you just leave?
I would if I could, but Max refuses, and I can't just leave him behind. We're all that we've got left. Hopefully he'll come to his senses and stop his blind hero worship.
You're the older sister, you just drag his ass along, but hey, you know, okay. Let's talk about something else if you don't mind.
Let's not.
Okay. You should join the Raiders if you don't like the Brotherhood, or at least go to Foundation. Well, if you ever need somebody, I'm a good listener, but I can't say that. So, wonder if I can get my charisma up enough to say that. That charisma shit doesn't last long. Alright, charisma. Do I have any extra beers? Beers always work. That's enough. Where'd you go?
I'd rather not talk right.
Yep, that wasn't enough. If I got well, I guess I can do another great mentat. What the hell? I got plenty of them apparently.
Can't you just leave me alone? Thanks. I appreciate that. I'll keep that in mind if I ever feel up to it.
Okay. And alright, I guess you're done. Let's talk to Maximo. You Max. Max?
Do you think I could become an initiate too?
Let's see why not.
Oh, well, my name is Maximo. You can call me Max, though, for short. My big sister Marcia and I live here now with the Brotherhood. Isn't that cool?
Why do you live with them?
Well, the town we lived in got attacked by raiders and our mother was killed. But luckily, the Brotherhood of Steel was there and they saved us. Since we didn't really have anyone anymore, Paladin Romani had us come along with them. I can't wait to become a member and fight off bad guys like they do. I'll make sure no one ever has to die again.
Well, that's some high hopes, I guess. So, tell me your opinion of the Brotherhood here. What's so great about them?
They're heroes! The Brotherhood is gonna save humanity and help make the world a better place. They saved my sister and me and a bunch of other people along the way. Plus, the power armor they get to wear is so cool!
Wow. Kool-Aid. Got it. So, you like living here?
Oh yeah! It's a lot of fun living in the Brotherhood of Steel base. I kinda wish there were more kids my age to play with, but it's okay. The less distractions from my training, the better. I'm gonna become the best Brotherhood of Steel member that Paladin Romani has ever seen.
I don't know why you two don't go down to Foundation, but okay.
Whatever you want. It's fun talking with you.
I imagine since you're down here with just you and your sister and never really get to talk to anybody else. Let's talk about
Sure, I'd be happy to talk about them. I mean, they're my heroes.
Okay. Tell me what you think of Romani.
She's the leader of the Brotherhood, and I'm gonna try my best to impress her so that she makes me an initiate one day. It was Paladin Romani's idea to let us stay here with them. And I'm so happy that she did.
Wouldn't you? There you go. Wouldn't you rather be in Foundation?
No way! I can't get the proper training I need to become a Brotherhood of Steel Knight there. I need the best combat training there is, and that's here. Speaking of, I wonder if Knight Shin is busy right now.
You should go bug him as much as you possibly can. Do you think she's a very good leader, little Miss Romani?
Oh, absolutely. She cares a lot about saving people and stopping bad guys. She's a real-life hero.
You'd love the Mistress of Mysteries. Except for she wouldn't let you join because you're a boy. Anyhow, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Tell me about DannyBoy.
Knight Shin is super cool. Have you seen his power armor? He doesn't really talk to me much, but I think it's just because he's super busy doing Brotherhood stuff and fighting bad guys. Plus, he's usually hanging out by the weapons, and I'm not allowed to go near there. I think we're gonna be best friends one day, though.
He doesn't really like people. He really doesn't. Don't you think Knight Shin is a jerk? I bet Knight Shin would love it if you ask him a ton of questions. Oh my God, he would hate that poor little kid. I don't want to do that, even though he deserves it. I'd rather just ask this one.
What? No, he's just busy. Saving the world is hard work. Someone in the Brotherhood can't be a jerk. They're literally the good guys.
That's still an option. Should I? No. Yeah.
You think? I want to know all about the Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
So tell me about Valdez. What do you think of her? She's sexy, ain't she?
Odessa is the best. She's super smart and is always
Her
saying
name's
stuff
Odessa?
that I don't really understand, but I'm gonna study really hard. And sometimes when the others aren't around, we play hide and seek around the fort.
Do you want to be a scribe?
Nah, I want to be a knight like Shin so I can wear power armor and use cool weapons. If I was to be a scribe, though, I'd want to be just like Odessa.
Okay, why do you call her that instead of Scribe Valdez?
She told me I could because we're friends. Just like how you can call me Max instead of Maximo. Although, when I'm a knight, I would prefer if you called me Night Max.
Okay, it seems a little friendly, but alright. Might be good to learn discipline and call her, you know, Scribe Valdez. Just to get to... Alright, now,
Okay.
Alright, I'm done. No need to talk about that. Let's talk about something else.
Sounds good to me.
Of course it does. You just love to blabber. Well, you know what? It's been fun, Max, but I think I gotta go.
Stay safe out there.
I will. And as for you, don't be so mean. I think they should go to Foundation, to be honest. But you know, to each his own. I think I should scrap my junk. Make use of the place, you know what I mean? That's good enough. Alright, I guess it's back to Foundation to talk to them goofballs. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Wonder why they decided to stay there at the fort instead of, you know, letting them stay at Foundation. I mean, Romana should have said, hey, you know what? Here's some nice folks. Stay with them. They'll teach you how to learn a useful craft and be useful in society. Or some shit, you know? Let's try going the long way around. Might be a little easier. And I wonder why I keep hearing that weird noise. Sounds like somebody's singing as soon as I walk in this joint. Alright, let's run over here quick. Did you hear it? See? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's go in here and give Sheena her data that we made up for her. We're gonna screw them over, but you know. Whatever. That's what we do. We play double agent, or in this case, triple agent. How do I steer your whiskey? Alright, Sheena.
You've got the holotape?
I do. Why should I give this to you again?
Because you want to know where we got those Brotherhood logo rocket launchers from. And working with me is the only way you're going to find out.
Alright. Here it is, loaded up with all kinds of Brotherhood intel.
Good. Thanks. The
You're
weapons
welcome.
don't have one source. Some of them we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower, claiming they earned it in a fight. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm that the losers were Brotherhood.
They were.
But that was your logo on the side of those weapons, wasn't it? Doesn't
Yes,
matter
it
to
was.
me. Now, I told you what I know. With any luck, we won't talk again.
Oh, you know we're gonna. But, you mean the settlers of Foundation had them things too? Wait, what?
Yep. They may or may not have more, but they've definitely come in contact with them.
Uh-oh. That can't be good. Now, those other raiders. Tell me a little bit about them. I want to know.
West. They said they passed through Ohio before coming here. I don't know how much further out they went.
Okay. And your raider friends, did they mention anything else about this big fight?
They wouldn't shut up about it, so I learned to tune it out pretty quick. But I do remember them passing around a helmet with a bullet hole through its visor. A trophy from the Fallen.
Oh, well, that's just rude and crude. But thank you.
Don't change your mind. This was a one-time offer, and it's one that neither of us will speak of again.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to get
Hey.
back there and steal your weapons. But I won't, because I'm a nice guy. Well, at least you got a brewing station. Got to keep the beer flowing, you know. All right. Well, I guess we kind of got to go down to Foundation and ask them folks what's what, because, well, that's just not a good thing. I mean, for reals, they could blow somebody's head off and the rest of their body, along with whoever else might be standing around them, and a Yaogwai. But I guess we should go ahead and talk to Night Shin. And no, I ain't worried about them damn cave crickets. I don't care. Let's go down to Fort Atlas and talk to Shin. And we'll kind of tell him what's what, and we'll call it quits. Give him a break. Maybe go home and take a nap. Because we've been blabbering along way too long. These hour-long episodes are just getting to be too much. Nobody wants to sit here and watch a full hour of this crap. God knows I would. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I would. I watch Oxford.
Don't worry about the bots. They're working for me.
Okay, let's go in here and tell Shin what's going on. See what old DannyBoy has to say. That place looked like it could have been fun. Except for it only had like 2 rides and a wave pool. So, you know, not a whole lot going on there. Alright. Shin, where you at? You in your little hole? Yeah, of course you are. Galloway.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Night Shin's trained as well.
I'm sure he has.
Managed to rebuild here.
Alright, Shin.
In spite of the scorched plague.
Okay. Wow. For concrete walls, things do leak through a lot. DannyBoy.
I see you returned from Crater. Standing by for your report.
Well, I guess I should just blurt it all out.
That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources.
Well, one you already know about. Some came from the settlers of Foundation.
Foundation 2. This is bad. Worse than I thought. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure. We need to follow up with Foundation as soon as possible.
Yes, I imagine we do. Wait, what were you saying? What caused all this?
You don't have clearance for that information, Initiate. Proceed with your report.
Okay.
Another complaint.
Are they really that big a deal?
Peaceful or not, civilians should not have access to that kind of technology. It's too easy for things to go wrong.
Well,
Take
that's
the Great
true.
War as an example. That catastrophe is the inspiration for our mission today.
Well, that didn't have anything to do with settlers or regular civilians having access to missile launchers. Just saying. Well, so much for the settler source. That's all I
And
know.
the other one.
Well, that's Raiders. You know, that bunch you gave them to.
I see. And are those raiders still at Crater?
They were just passing through. Yeah.
It can't be helped then. We need to focus on Appalachia for the moment.
Did you guys, is that the bunch you were talking about earlier?
Without more information, it's impossible to say. We fought plenty of raider groups across the entire expedition route.
We know better, but you're just gonna let them go.
I'd like to pursue them as much as you would, Initiate. But those were not our orders from Elder Maxson. We have duties in Appalachia.
Duty.
Ones that we've delayed for long enough as it is.
He said duty. Well, that's all I got to tell you about the Raiders.
So that's everything.
Yep.
That was a thorough report.
Of course it was.
The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter. Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Romani already had plans to establish contact. So, she'll want to hear about this. No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later with a more detailed report.
Oh, so don't tell her everything, huh? So tell me, how did the Brotherhood lose possession of these weapons in the first place?
That's classified information, Initiate. Not every operation runs perfectly. All you need to know is that we're fixing it.
Okay, well, maybe this will persuade you.
A knight's helmet? It must be. 2 other knights embarked with us from the west coast. Knight Thornberry returned partway through the journey. Knight Connors gave his life in honorable service to the Brotherhood. Show the proper respect when asking about him. To think
Absolutely.
they held onto his helmet like a trophy. It's unforgivable.
Well, yeah. Alright, well, that's all. I guess I'll go talk to Romani, see what she says.
Victorium.
Yeah, Vomitorium.
All initiates get 1 authorized weapon. No more, no less.
I want a good one. Can I have that one back there? I want that one.
He is gonna love it.
So is that my authorized weapon, a cryo mine? Seriously, that's what you're giving me? Ah. We're gonna have to work with the Settlers of Foundation. Well, we know that. We've already met the Raiders, and, you know, we got what we needed. Gonna call it quits for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode of me tromping around in the wasteland. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Just say something in the comments one way or t'other. I don't, you know, I do care, but it's just because I just want to know, you know. So, alrighty. Just want to make you better content if I can. In the meantime, you folks have a great one, and I will see you in the next episode. Okay? Alrighty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.